Hey guys, this is Steve the Acteria here, back at you with a new video. This is Garth One Eye, not exactly a budget video, but he's still pretty cool. It's $36 for the card as of the time of this filming this video, and he's about this deck comes in about $190 to $210. You'll probably have a lot of these pieces already, but let's check it out, guys. I'm so excited. This guy says Warburg 5/5. Tap. Choose a card name that hasn't been chosen from among Disenchant, Brain Geyser, Terror, Shivan Dragon, Regrowth, and Black Lotus. Oh my goodness, I'm putting Black Lotuses into play. Create a copy of the card with the chosen name. You may cast the copy. You have to pay for the mana cost. So you have to pay the 6 mana for the Shivan Dragon. You have to pay the 2 mana for the Disenchant. You have to pay the 1 white, right? So we have to pay all these colors. But that's fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our mana ramp. Cultivate, going and get into lands. We've also got Circuitous Root. We've got a couple gates in here. Fetch them up to fix our mana colors. We also have Sky Shroud Claim. Again, similar. Go and look for those lands with 2 different types on them. The first way that I would upgrade this deck is with the Triomes. You can put a copy of every Triome in the deck, and that will instantly make your mana base that much more consistent. Then next up, what else are we going to do? Well, Garth, if you notice, Garth only says you can cast one of these things, one of these spells, per time he's in play. So we're going to go ahead and flicker him out so he's a new copy of Garth. So how are we going to do that? Well, we have our recurable ways through Conjurer's Closet, and then we also have another way with, Conjurer's Closet and Soul Herder can help us like flicker him out multiple times a turn. Then we also have the one card in the whole deck that's an infinite combo, Deadeye Navigator. Deadeye Navigator will go infinite on people. So Soul Bond, 6-drop, 5/5. As long as that Navigator is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has 1 blue, 1 colorless. You exile this creature, then return it to the battlefield under your control. So if we put a Black Lotus into play with Garth, we're gonna get 3 blue mana, spend 2 of it, get an extra mana. We're gonna Garth's gonna come back into play, suppose haste, and then we're gonna have 4 mana Black Lotus, spend 2 of it, 2 mana. So we're gonna go infinite. We're gonna keep building up our mana base, and then we're gonna have blue mana or infinite any color mana because we can start making any color. And then we can cast the Shivan Dragon. Then we can cast Brain Geyser and just say, hey, all your cards are gone in your library. You draw your whole deck. These kinds of things. Or I'm gonna fly with 500,000 5/5 Shivan Dragons or something. There's another way with this infinite combo that we're going to infinite enter the battlefield abilities, so we can deck somebody. Suppose they can't be attacked, they can't be targeted. Well, now we can deck them out with Alter the Brood, put their whole library. Pretty cool. So we also have, so we can go infinite with Garth. But what if we just want to value with Garth? We have a couple ways of doing that. We have our instants that flicker him, like Cloud Shift, Ephemerate, which is going to exile him and bring him back to play. We have Essence Flux, etc. Ghostly Flicker, etc. Now, take really high advantage of that. We're going to need things that give our creatures haste. So we've got like Fervor, Fires if you have Amaya, Rhythm of the Wild, where we have creatures that we control have Riot, so that we can either put a 1/1 counter on them or give them haste. Choose haste. And then we have Teamer Ascendancy, that every time Garth comes into play, it's gonna have haste, and then we're gonna draw a card because it's got a power of 4 or greater. So that's how we're gonna get value without the combo. Do have a singleton copy, or obviously singleton. We have 1 tutor in the deck with Eldonner's Call, so we can go get Deadeye Navigator if we'd like to. Our value though from flickering all of our creatures is also going to come from things like Acidic Slime, where we can go and destroy artifacts and enchantments. Similarly, Reclamation Sage will do something similar. Bone Shredder will kill artifacts, kill creatures, on black non-artifact creature. Farfinder is just a colorless creature that's going to get us more lands out of our deck. But what if we have, ways of flickering our Garth, but we need to untap him? We have Curious Follower to untap him and get extra activation in a turn. Another one that's similar that will do the same thing for us is Seeker of Skybreak. We'll also untap Garth, give us a chance to activate him a second time. Even if we're not flickering him, it'll be nice to be able to put a Black Lotus into play and then also disenchant or terror or etc. Another thing that we can do with our kind of recurrable battlefield abilities, Stonehorn Dignitary will lock them out of their combat step. Super impactful. Also have Thorn of the Black Rose, so we can make sure that the Monarch at the beginning of our turn. Let's see, Trinket Mage. I've got a playset, or not a playset, but I've got a lot of the new artifact lands from Modern Horizons 2 in the list. And Trinket Mage will go find those artifact lands and put them in your hand. So you can go mana fix with Trinket Mage. Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort is another way we're gonna get some. We have haste. There was one other card. Oh, we can go. This is kind of redundant with Brain Guys. We can just win the game. Say we can't target our opponent, but we just want to win. Thassa's Oracle let us win the game whenever it enters the battlefield. So we're going to attack ourselves, Thassa's Oracle, and win. It's pretty dumb. You can just look at Thassa's Oracle and break it. It's just so easy to break that card. Next up, what else can we do? Also got some board wipe. Most of our board wipe is in the form of hate, Blasphemous Act, Day of Judgment. But we also have Gaze of Granite. Most of our mana fixing is in the form of land, so not an issue there. Gaze of Granite, because we're going to blow up all lands. Sorry, all non-land permanents. Well, we have a real problem deck that's using a lot of artifacts or a lot of enchantments. This covers us. And we can dial in exactly what our converted mana cost is. Let's see. And next up, we can. Yeah, guys, this is a really straightforward deck. It's a very. If we're not going to go infinite Garth, then we're going to get a lot of value out of our creatures like Solemn Similar, Soul Herder, Stonehorn Dignity. There's also Lavina of the 10th, which locks people out. Like all of their artifacts, like they can't use their they can't use their mana rocks. They can't use their can't attack with their token creatures. They can't, etc., etc. So it's a really, really great card that if we have that on with a Conjurer's Closet, it's just gonna lock them out. Or a Soul Herder, we're just gonna lock them out of being able to do it. It's really, really powerful. We also have Rings of Brighthearth in the deck, which can allow us to do some crazy stuff with Garth as well. Let's see, what else do we have in the deck? Oh, I do want to mention that strict upgrades for the deck that you can look at getting is like 1,000-Year Elixir artifact. You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. Pay 1 colorless, tap it, untap target creature. It's really, really good card. Another one, this is about a $20 card. Feel the Blessed, another way we can exile and flicker Garth. This isn't in the original cost of the deck. We also have Namo, School at Water's Edge, in case we want to return Garth to our team. So anyway, guys, this is Garth. I'm super excited about him. Really, really freaking cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll come back at you with deck tech here in the next couple days. Guys, have a good one. Oh, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.